And welcome back to the old Skoolerz. And it's been a long time since we came back on this game. A few reasons for that. Christmas.
Zombie infestation.
Nasty bugs. And sickness in general. But we are back and we have done some off-video work. Which Mr. Drakes is going to... show us what we've done.
Right, we have hypertubes, which I'm only allowed because I've labelled them. Well, most of them.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm not allowed them because there's someone complains he doesn't like mystery tours. Oh.
Yes. Yeah. We've had a power clip.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that segues us into a good reason to go and visit the power and show that off.
It's not our power. It's your oil.
Ah, okay.
Because the main power's still on. Cool. So what we have built off camera before everything went to shit over Christmas.
Yep.
We have down here, for the beginning, a small building making something.
That's a small building.
Well, compared to what we normally build, yes. We have a small build making. That's making stitched iron.
That's what you consider small. Your girlfriend must absolutely love you.
She does. She does.
Okay.
So we have a building making stitched iron. We have, which I think we'd built before, we have a steel building making rods and beams. We have building making frames.
Mm-hmm.
What I have done since we were last on is we have a building over here, all the way over here, all the way over here, all the way over here, making industrial beams.
Okay.
So our next project will be making motors.
Cool.
And then starting oil production.
Yep. We have quartz coming in from over there in the canyon. Not really much to see there other than a huge lift coming down the side of the canyon, and we have trucks bringing the stuff in.
No, we changed.
No, we had trucks bringing the stuff in, but I don't see any trucks.
Did we not change it?
No. If you look underneath, there's like concrete being taken places, but
yeah,
we never got
that was iron for over there. I thought we'd stopped the trucks. No, you're right. We didn't. We didn't use trucks for the coal because we didn't want to risk the.
Right, truck is running. I can see it.
Right, that's all right. We didn't want to risk the power outage by using the truck to deliver power. Coal for power. That was it.
And we also wanted to see whether the trucks were efficient or not, and they worked quite well, actually.
They do. I like the trucks, but when you're using them to power a coal station.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. It wasn't transferring the coal into the truck. Do you remember?
Yep.
Ooh, right.
Right, you're going to take us to power then?
Power. Okay, hang on. I'm in my tube. Oh, shoot! This hasn't got an end. Oh. Oh dear.
This is the man that designs the hypertubes. He designs where they go, and it's normally me that gets wanged out of coal.
It's normally that'll be where it's a little bit there that isn't connected to a hypertube. That was what I was doing. Right, let's try that again. Nothing to see here.
Only dead bodies flying.
Yeah. Well, only just right. Let's try that again. No, let's try not that again. Let's go to. We wanted to go.
Please try that again. I'd love to see that again.
No, you'd enjoy it too much. Right, so we were going to go to the power station because I don't remember whether we showed that or not.
I think we started it, but I don't think we actually.
Secondary. Let's go to the primary one. Primary power station, which is based at. We can't expand it anymore, so we'll have to. We built a secondary one, but that's going to have to be expanded as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is on its way to where you're playing about with the oil, isn't it?
Yeah.
bring plastic and rubber back in. That was it. This is the one you built the roof on.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a barn roof, doesn't it?
I'm just thinking, it's a lovely greenhouse.
So this is the power plant one. Got quite a few generators in here.
It's looking good.
We do need to get lighting in here, and I will be working towards that. Never know, a bit of purple lighting in here would do it quite nicely.
Mood lighting. That was it, because I was going to build the... Yeah, we were building the thingy out there, so we can get to that part of the map if we needed. That was it, and I'd started on the hypertube out to your oil plants. But I think I'd actually connected it. This is what happens when you don't play something for months.
Yeah, or you don't write it down when you've got a pad to do so.
Yeah. Yes, we'll just pretend I don't actually have a notebook specifically for that.
Yes, one of us is organised.
Yeah, well, it's never going to be me though, out of the two of us, is it? Let's face it.
Nope.
Oh, invisible rock. We had the invisible rock that appears to be still invisible.
Not on my screen, it's not. Oh no, yes it is. Yeah, there's a rock there.
Oh, and thud straight through the cliff face there. That forest full of spiders.
Ooh, is that? Ooh, is that a power slug up there? Yes, it is. Okay, might have to take a little walk to that.
Is that not when you've got them now?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, I remember. So we got to... You'd started doing all the coal. That's it. You started doing all the oil, but it's not connected to the main power yet.
No, it's not. We just put the basics down so we could have certain things being made and just the basics starting up.
That was it. That was what we would. So we were gonna. So over here is where we're gonna have the beginnings of our oil refinery. Making plastic, rubber, and fuel.
Oh, I thought I was going to be wanged out in the water for a minute.
Yeah, I didn't design it well enough, did I?
I'm gonna put a wall up there because you know what's going to happen. One of us is going to get thrown out the tube into the water, and we won't be able to get out of the water.
Fingers crossed it'll be you. Right. Okay. So that was. Okay. Ruined the design. Ruined it, I tell you.
No, I've just saved your life. Right, where to now, Sherlock?
Well, I just remembered we're gonna have to run back because the tubes aren't operated at this end.
Oh, bugger. Oh, dear.
There's no power. Oh, I bought...
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes worth of running back.
Oh, did we not bring power down here? I thought we had. Okay.
Yes, we do, but if the power's tripped... Let me go down to the oil.
Oh, it's connected to your oil network.
Yeah.
That's why.
If we put some power in the bio generators, then that will do the job. That's another thing you lot will hear a lot. I will use words that don't exist in the game, like power pieces in a power generator. I mean, you know, it's just me.
You like making up words?
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse. You making up words, the fact I understand you.
Well, that one, yeah, okay.
So our next projects will be, we need to automate motors. And we then need to then we were looking at automating or bringing in sulfur for making ammunition, weren't we? I think
we have plenty of biomass.
I think we need to increase increase our power generation just a little bit if we're going to connect this lot on.
Yeah. That's loaded.
Oh dear.
It's loaded.
It'd be funny if the power shut off when we're halfway through the hypertubes.
Yeah. I think it would throw you out, I think, the tube anyway.
Yeah. It'd be somewhat amusing. As long as it isn't me.
There we go.
Yep. The hypertube is powered. I'm going to get in it before we run out of power again.
I'll be with you in a moment. Just making sure all the others have sufficient. Huh? That doesn't. That doesn't. Okay. Right. Heading back to the tube.
Yep, it's working.
So where are you going to now? Is it the power plant 2?
Yeah, we'll go power plant 2, and I will look at increasing that. That's fairly easy. It's built in a modular design, so we'll be able to just add some more on just to get it get the increase in power. And then we need to look at automating motors.
Mm-hmm.
But then this is all just for our personal use before we start building big scale.
Yep. Big scale, pretty awesome. All of the above.
Trains everywhere.
Ooh. Oh, I like what you've done there.
Hmm? What's that? Yeah, I did. I can't remember why. I think I did that just because I needed to put the bridge over, but I don't know if we were going to look at using trucks. But then if we are, I'm feeling the trucks won't fit under that.
Yeah, I think that's a bit low.
Might just have to go rely on conveyor belts instead. Coming up to the greenhouse. Right. We also need to go power shard and alternative recipe hunting at some point.
Yep. Right, on my way.
Right, I'm going to head down to power station number 2.
Yep.
And we'll get... I need to make sure I've got stuff to build it first. Right, so we need...
Yeah, because we need to do the roof, don't we?
Well, not just that, I'm going to add on the extra power, but yeah, roof as well. Power and walls. Can I make walls? Yep, okay. I've got enough of the basics to start. See how much that coal node can output. I don't know what that was for a minute. It's our Katerian mine. It's not linked to anything, it's just putting it straight into the awesome sink.
Cool. On my way. Wonder if they come out with different speeds of turbo tubes.
Oh, you can increase the speed. You just put more than one input. You know, you stagger them. Are some people cannoning themselves from one end of the map to the other with about 12 hypertube
yeah, that's
entrances?
what we want to do. Whenever we got a long distance like this, we should do multiple so it gets us there quicker.
Okay, I don't... You can. I think you have to make it one way. Ours are all two way. I think if you do that...
Yeah, because when it shoots you out the other end, you'll know about it.
Yeah. Some of them, I watched one guy the other day who I think he did one, it put him from almost one end of the map to the other. It was quite impressive.
Quite a nice sunset.
It's very pretty. Right, buildings. Where's my power? Power. Oh.
Right, so we got to complete the alternative fluid transport.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. We need to get plastic up and running. We need to get motors up and running.
Oh, I think I've got a manual factory down there making plastic and rubber at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm ready to go when you are.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. Right.
You need a power station.
Yes, that's what I need to do. I'll do it later. So yes, we come all the way down here. Power start industrial beams, which is always a bugger to make, so I'm glad we got that up and running. Need to go and check the steel actually, because most of these buildings are half finished with the glass. But then you were designing something different for the roofs, weren't you? You had some ideas, yeah.
Yep. A little twisty and turny here.
Mm-hmm. Specially designed to give you motion sickness.
Yeah, it's doing a good job at that. I seem to be catching you.
I don't know how that works.
That because I'm heavier than you. That's for hurting me as I got out the bloody tube.
Oh, right, okay. Like that.
Really?
Okay.
Really? You're going to use a rebar gun? You lost that battle earlier.
Yes, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Right, so this is the power plant.
Power plant number 2, which is a lot more elegantly designed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let's get let's get some more floor. Why is the flooring like that? There we go.
And just like that, the building is built. So, I believe someone's doing some signage.
Oh, so if I can get it right this time.
No, we don't melt ingots here, mate.
No. Not yet, anyway. There should be the...
Rebar gun pointing at you.
So, yeah, same as always then. Why can't I see it? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Background. We want to go. Not like that. No, oh, that's the icon. Oh, I don't want the icon. The icon. Okay, let's try that again. One of them. Background. There we go. And we want... Okay, just going to put words on it.
There we go.
Can I put words on it?
Yeah, there should be a text area. Right, we'll leave Sun editor to do his,
yeah, it's staying like that. I can't see the button I need. Right. Yes.
Right, so what is it you were doing, dude?
Right, I built a third miner on... Well, I built a third coal mine for the motor building. We need steel to make the motors. So I am now just piping in... Basically adding a third or second conveyor belt on this bit to bring the coal back. And we will put the building next to the industrial beams.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have to do is get back there, find iron nodes and copper nodes. As long as there's one of each, then we will have all the materials we need to make motors for, and then we can move on to oil. What was that? Oh, I was going to say, that sounds big and nasty. You found a space giraffe. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, I like bouncing on them.
Okay. Well, each their own.
I'll see you back to base.
Yeah, I won't take a long way around. Although I think I'm going to run out of steel beams before I finish.
Okay, let me come back. I've got steel beams.
Oh, okay. If you don't need them, I will pinch them from you.
Okay. I have...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Thank you.
Admiring the work.
I am. I like that. That looks really good.
Yeah, we've put like a walkway around the outside. Gives us little viewing points.
Power station Mark II. I'm gonna change the power. I'm gonna change the hypertube slightly. We've got two.
So they don't kill you this time.
No, they're all gonna kill you. This is gonna be a slightly different way. Don't you getting too used to surviving my hypertubes?
Yeah, we can't have it.
No, 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 no. I don't hear you swearing because you've ended up in either the completely wrong place or 30 meters above ground level at least once a game. Then I'm not doing my job correctly.
Well, you could be naming them wrong, so I do go to the wrong area.
I actually hadn't thought of that, but now you've said that, I'm thinking, yes. Right, so we've got 2 hypertubes at the top there. One goes to the power station and one comes to this power station. But we are building buildings for motors and industrial beams. So what I want to do is have one of those changing to go to those buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll build a separate one, or I'll build a junction room like we used to have. So it'll go to the junction room, and then there'll be you can either get up there to those buildings or carry on towards this power station.
Right.
So then
anything in the man we need to unlock?
Oh, I don't know. I think you've unlocked quite a bit. The next stage I think we were going to look at was the gunpowder.
Mm-hmm. Under the sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we've unlocked the gunpowder.
Oh, okay. I hadn't realised we'd already unlocked it. I know we'd started. Because one of the things we were going to do was build the hypertube down to where the sulfur is. Just so we could
to make the obelisks, we need 100 gunpowder
Mm-hmm.
and 100 steel tubes. To make the detonator,
Bloody hell, steel tubes again.
we need the encased beams.
Mm-hmm.
We need cabling, and we need, I think that's 5 scanners.
Oh yeah, it's a hell of a finicky recipe for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Then to get the rifle, steel tubes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's circuit boards and heavy-duty modular frames.
Really? Oh, is that just to build the rifle? That's not a...
Yeah.
The ammunition's
That's
a bit
just to
simpler,
unlock
then.
it.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
And then to get the ammunition unlocked, 200 black powder. Then you've got the steel tubes and rubber.
Yes, I'd forgotten it was a bit more complex than I remembered.
Mm-hmm. Really easy before.
Yeah. I think you're right. It was, but so to unlock it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But to make the ammunition, mind you, it's also gonna be a pain. Those nobelisks aren't easy to automate. They're not impossible, but it'll take a bit.
So if I leave you
Just about.
to do what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
I will head out and try and make a plan what I'm doing with all the oil and stuff.
Okay. Well, some of this is
Pick up
because
some resources while I'm
the
there.
oil needs the motors, so
Mm-hmm.
part of the reason I wanted to get this set up. Yes, I will carry on playing with this design, and we'll get the motors running. And then that'll be that's all the basics. Apart, well, I say basics. It's heavy duty frames, and then it's just the oil stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which will be a bastard, but we'll get there. And then we're going to put roofs on everything because I want to change all the roofs to your new design.
Yep. Oh, iron tubes, steel tubes are backed up. Are they being fed into an Ujamaa what?
Yes, they. Oh, they may not
No,
be.
they're not. No, they're not.
I think I didn't because we needed everything we could get for them.
Okay, so it's not entirely. This means I have to wipe them out. Okay. Let's get a split.
Okay. So that one's there.
Put a merger.
Merger. Gotta put a merger there. Right, so that comes here, that comes down to there. That's a nice square building. Don't know if I have enough room for everything, but... God, I love zooping. Like, they could never add anything else to this game. Just adding zooping was just genius.
Yeah, it's a good feature.
Just satisfying to just put down a whole row and just to watch it fill in. Okay, right.
What have I done wrong?
1, 2, 3.
Where's the...
What's up? That is that yeah, it's a splitter. Is it definitely over the conveyor belt? So it's not centered properly. It'll be. Did I not build them in?
No, it's the only one you didn't put in.
Oh, that's because they were so slow in building.
Yeah. Let's do that. This.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely do that. I would try reciting the splitter. I've had issues with them in the past, and it's not anything we're doing, it's just a bit iffy.
Finicky.
Basically. Right, let's get some.
Right, well, it actually took stuff in that time.
So I mean, it's not anything you're doing wrong. It's just sometimes it's a bit iffy.
That's that possible.
What's that? It's quite impressive.
Yeah. No, we don't want
Oh, but it's working.
that. Badly.
Well, yeah. It's not my fault. It's your OCD, but you know, it's still working.
There you go. That should load up nicely. Oh, 2 more tickets. Lovely. That could go in the bank account. Right, yeah, that's yeah, I came here for what I want. Yeah, those. Or did I? Yes, I did.
So if we do that, we will have.
So what do you? I need 4 pumpkins. For refineries, I need motors, which you're working on at the moment.
That's partially the reason I'm building this, so we can get.
But it says I've got 20 on me anyway.
I think you handmade them, a lot of them.
Extractors I can make. Yeah. I'd have to run power through though, wouldn't I?
How do you mean, sorry?
Well, we can't rely on the power that the biogenerators are using. Not to
Oh
last.
no, we're gonna have to just connect it to the main. So that was the reason we just expanded the power station.